All right, good luck out there.
Thank you.
I hope that rock doesn't fall on you.
That'd be a bummer. It just is barely holding on, it seems. Alright.
Wow. So this is called the guillotine. I now understand why. I prefer the squasher. Oh my gosh. I don't like that. That's just total... Oh man. That rock isn't even holding on either.
I know. It's
Oh.
crazy.
That,
Hey.
oof. Oh. Oh. He makes it.
Whoa! Congratulations, Joe.
Let them eat cake.
Yeah.
Another successful day. It's a wonderful shelter. So we could not find the spring that was 100 yards past the Blue Ridge Parkway. At least we didn't see it.
How the guidebook makes it sound where it should be anyway, unless we misinterpreted, but we'll have to check out this water source here, which is labeled as being unreliable. So, we'll have to give it a gander.
Go for a walk here.
Yep. Picnic table. That's nice.
That's nice.
There's a sign for water.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's that spot that we saw.
Yeah.
What we got here? Alright. Cool. Thunder Hill Shelter. And that's the end of day 45.
So here we are making our dinner on day 45, and we found just a magical combination that hits 2 liters on the nose here. It is, what is this, Louisiana red beans and rice from Backpacker Pantry, and then ramen, and then 2 cans of dehydrated beans.
Kidney beans.
Kidney beans, and that was a little scary when we threw it all in there. We didn't quite realize the volume, but it's gonna be delicious.
It is delicious.
Mm-hmm.
A little spicy still, but that's just how they are.
Yep.
It's a lot.
I'm looking forward to it.
I almost didn't believe in the pod, but it just
It pulled through.
did.
It pulled through. It's been awesome. All right.
Show our camp setup.
Here's camp.
This is how we
This
live.
is how we sleep. So we have our footprint from the tent. Then we throw both of our sleeping pads on top of that, and just that's how we roll.
We've been sleeping heads out because of the mice, but the mice haven't been too bad.
No,
We usually don't eat in the shelters, and it's really not good to do it, but it's kind of chilly.
it's kind of chilly, and it looks like it's going to rain sometime in the near future. So many times we've set up outside just to get wet for no reason. Yeah, not about that life.
Nope.
All right.
Now it's the end of day 45.
Now it's the end of day 45.
Unless something exciting happens, which is possible.
There might be snakes or something. Who knows?
No. Mary and Pippin here, day 46 on the HE. Got a very late start today.
Very late start.
I woke up at 5:45. It was pouring rain, and neither of us had the will to get up.
Yeah, that's pretty much just how it goes sometimes.
That was the first time that actually happened, but we didn't really have much of a reason to get up that early because our shelter options today are 16.3 or 25.5.
It's supposed to be very rainy, and weather radio was just chock full of flood warnings and flood watches last night.
Yeah.
So
we would like to be at a shelter today,
yeah, definitely.
and I really don't want to do 25.
I believe it said something about 1 to 2 inches in like the Roanoke area or something, and we're just north of that, so not about that life.
Thank you, weather radio. But hopefully it's just light rain, if anything.
Hopefully.
But the moist air just gets everything wet. Even in the shelter, I mean, it's not like soaking wet, but just wet
Definitely
enough.
not dry. Everything.
Man, I don't get it. But it's better than packing up a wet tent and then...
Sleeping in a wet tent again?
Yeah.
Yes.
But we'll have to do that at some point, especially when the bugs get worse. Just can't get enough Eastern nude footage. So we found out that these guys create a very dangerous toxin. Would that be right?
Yeah.
You have to basically eat one of these guys to be harmful, but not that you'd ever want to. Sorry to disturb your shower. We're a little bit obsessed.
They're fantastic. There's no reason not to be obsessed with them.
I like to come out in the rain. Cannot believe that they're up in the mountains, though.
That's what's blowing my mind, man. Mountain amphibians.
Yes. Walking through a big section of newly emerging May apples or mandrakes, or the umbrella-looking plants. I've never seen so many of them before. They're all throughout Anastor here.
Crazy how much farther they were along at the base of this mountain.
Right. Spring is just here now. So many of them. Yeah, at lower elevations, they're nearly full size. They'll grow a bit more throughout the season, but be a foot tall. So it's still raining. Getting wet.
Very wet.
Trail hasn't been too wet quite yet, but rain is definitely picking up. We have another 5 or 6 to the next shelter, and then another 4 or so after that for us. But we try to keep on hiking fast to get out of the rain.
Yes.
I don't mind getting wet while I'm hiking, but it's just sitting in wet clothes. Just, oof.
Yep.
That's why you always have a dry set of camp clothes.
I realized that after my, well, I realized right now, in my last gear update, I sent home my pair of pants that I would keep dry for camp. So, it's a bit of a bummer. These are my only pair of pants, and I'm wearing them right now. So, don't do that.
Bravo, bravo.
Yep.
You see, I'm wearing shorts and keeping my pants dry.
He's wearing shorts because he always wears shorts. Don't let him fool you into thinking he's clever.
I also, pants are there for that reason too. Alright, great. The trail's a river now.
Yep.
It's been a while. We just took a short break at the, what's that, Matt's Creek or something shelter?
Yep, Matt Creek Shelter.
Yeah. So that's 621 feet above sea level, which is pretty crazy.
Yeah, we did not realize we were going to be that low today.
Yeah.
So that may make that Thunder Mountain probably the highest vertical prominent peak that we've come upon.
Yeah.
That's what we're guessing.
But that it was nice to get out of the rain for a second, but I am chilly now.
Oh yes.
Where we headed? It's a Blue Blaze.
We're going straight.
Hey. Met 2 Sobos
Yeah.
just now. One did the northern section last year and finishing up the south this year, and then
Oh,
month-
guys, just,
month-long section hiker.
section hiking from Harper's Ferry to Perrysburg.
Yep. But I said that nice hiking tomorrow for us.
Mm-hmm.
So the Shenandoah was neat. So looking forward to that.
Oh yeah.
Have 3.9 miles to our shelter, and hopefully we're by ourselves so we can spread out a bit, but that's
Clean up
never
some
the case.
clotheslines.
Never the case when we're just cold and wet.
Yep. Odds are, based on other experiences hiking into a shelter cold and wet, there's going to be too many section hikers in there than the shelter will hold. It's just
We really like you section hikers, but
really like you, just not when it's cold and rainy and you're crowding the shelter.
you get to go home after this. We do not.
But it is Tuesday, so I am cautiously optimistic about the lack of section hikers in the shelter.
We shall
We'll
see.
see though.
Just don't have good odds. Yeah, thank goodness it's 50, high 50s, low 60s. I think it's high 50s today.
Might have been. It was something like that though. Warmer than it has been in the rain for
Yeah,
us.
you just really can't tell when you're cold or when you're just damp for hours.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm still in shorts and I'm alright, so it can't be that cold.
Yep.
But
I'm still in wet pants. They dried out a little bit in the shelter, so I'm glad I get to go back in the rain with them. Ah,
there's
it's a good sized creek.
good job, Matts Creek. Hi Ho River.